There is a simple truth that many seniors overlook in the rush of pills, doctor visits, and endless advice columns. A truth so humble that it almost feels too ordinary to be powerful. Sweet potatoes. Yes, sweet potatoes. That unassuming root sitting quietly in the corner of your grocery store could be your greatest ally in your later years. Most seniors do not realize that by eating sweet potatoes in a certain way, they can help their body fight 12 different health problems that so often come knocking after 65. The problem is, we have been conditioned to look for solutions in complicated pills and expensive treatments. We search for miracles in high-priced bottles and forget the quiet wisdom that lies in nature's own creations. Let me tell you a story that might change the way you see this simple food forever. Imagine an old man named Ram. He is 88 years old. He lives in a small village, surrounded by dusty roads and children's laughter echoing in the distance. Every morning, Ram walks to his small garden, bends down slowly, and picks sweet potatoes with a careful grace that only age can teach. He boils them gently, sprinkles a pinch of salt, and eats them while watching the sunrise. You might think this is just a nostalgic scene, but here is where the story becomes almost magical. Ram does not have diabetes. His blood pressure remains steady. His joints are supple enough for him to dance at his granddaughter's wedding last year. His memory is sharp enough to recall the exact smell of his mother's cooking when he was a boy. Is this a miracle? Number, it is nature doing what it has always done, offering us its quiet treasures, if only we have the patience to listen. Here is the truth. Sweet potatoes are not just food. They are medicine disguised as food. When eaten boiled or steamed rather than fried or covered in sugar, sweet potatoes can help regulate blood sugar levels. They have a type of fiber that slows down the release of sugar into the bloodstream. This means seniors struggling with diabetes or prediabetes can find a gentle ally on their plate. Most people think that sweet means danger for blood sugar, but the reality is that the natural sweetness of this potato is balanced by fibers that guard you like an old friend. Many seniors battle high blood pressure every day. They wake up in fear of sudden dizziness or the terror of a silent stroke. Sweet potatoes carry potassium in abundance, which acts as a gentle force to push out excess sodium and lower blood pressure. Instead of popping another pill, imagine sitting down to a warm, soft bowl of boiled sweet potatoes and knowing each bite is quietly fighting for you. There is a spiritual connection in this act. Eating something that grows from the soil, that is shaped by rain and sun, and that offers healing without side effects. It feels like an ancient prayer, each bite a step towards a more peaceful life. Inflammation is another silent enemy. It hides behind joint pain, behind foggy thoughts, and behind fatigue that makes even short walks feel like climbing a mountain. Sweet potatoes are rich in antioxidants, especially beta-carotene. When you eat them, you give your cells small shields against the invisible flames of inflammation. It is as if each orange bite is a soft touch on an old wound, telling it to calm down and heal. Now think about your vision. How many seniors complain about blurry eyesight or the horror of losing the ability to read their favorite book? Sweet potatoes provide vitamin A, a crucial element for eye health. By adding this food regularly to your life, you are protecting those precious windows to your soul. Imagine holding a letter from an old friend and being able to read every word clearly. That is not a luxury. It is a basic joy that we deserve to preserve. Digestive health is another battleground after 65. Many seniors face constipation and a feeling of heaviness that drains energy from their days. The fiber in sweet potatoes acts like a gentle broom, cleaning the digestive tract and keeping things moving. You do not have to rely on harsh laxatives that rob you of comfort. Instead, you can enjoy a natural and comforting solution that feels like a warm embrace from within. Your immune system is the silent army that fights infections and keeps you standing strong. Sweet potatoes contain vitamin C and other immune-supporting nutrients. Each time you eat them, you send a signal to your immune cells. You tell them, "I am giving you the tools to protect me." This simple act of eating becomes a declaration of self-love and self-respect. Another hidden benefit is heart health. Seniors often live with the heavy shadow of heart attacks and cholesterol troubles. Sweet potatoes are rich in soluble fiber, which helps lower bad cholesterol and supports a healthy heart. When you choose boiled sweet potatoes over processed snacks, you are not just eating, you are making a quiet promise to your heart to be kind and gentle with it. Weight management might seem like a vain concern in old age, but maintaining a healthy weight is key to keeping your knees, hips, and back strong. Sweet potatoes offer a satisfying feeling of fullness without adding unnecessary calories. They whisper to your cravings and tell them, "You have had enough. Rest now." This control over appetite can be deeply empowering, especially when so many seniors feel powerless against their own bodies. There is also support for mental health hidden in sweet potatoes. The slow release of carbohydrates helps maintain stable blood sugar, which in turn stabilizes mood. Imagine feeling less irritable, less anxious, and more able to enjoy the morning bird song or an evening conversation with an old friend. These small moments of calm can transform the quality of your days. For those worried about cancer, sweet potatoes hold a special place. The antioxidants and compounds they contain help protect cells from damage. While no food can offer total protection, eating sweet potatoes is like planting small guardians inside your body, always ready to defend. Bone health is often overlooked. Seniors fear fractures and slow healing. Sweet potatoes bring magnesium and potassium into your system, minerals that help keep bones strong and resilient. When you can walk without fear of falling, when you can bend to pick up a grandchild, without hesitation, that is true freedom. Finally, sweet potatoes can support your skin. Aging skin often feels dry and fragile. The vitamins and antioxidants in sweet potatoes support skin health from the inside, giving it a subtle glow and resilience. Imagine looking at the mirror and seeing a reflection that feels alive and warm, not just an echo of your younger self, but a true expression of your current vitality. The problem most seniors face is not just physical illness, it is also the emotional weight of feeling helpless, of believing that health is slipping away with every passing season. Sweet potatoes represent something deeper. They represent the power of choice. They represent the quiet defiance of nature against decay. By choosing to include them in your daily meals, you are not simply adding a food item. You are reclaiming a piece of your autonomy. You are telling the world and yourself, "I am not done yet. My body still listens to me." Many seniors might ask, "How exactly should I eat them?" The answer is simple. Boil them or steam them. Avoid frying or adding sugar syrups. Enjoy them plain or with a light sprinkle of salt or a drizzle of olive oil. When you eat them in this natural way, you respect their essence. You allow them to offer you their full gift, unmasked and pure. Eating sweet potatoes this way becomes an almost meditative act. It is a moment to pause, to feel gratitude for the earth, to honor your own journey. Each bite is a prayer, each meal a small celebration of life. You may feel skeptical. You may think one food cannot change everything. That is fair, but remember, health is not about one giant step. It is about small, consistent choices. Sweet potatoes will not replace your doctor. They will not erase all your problems overnight. But they can be a foundation on which you build a stronger, more resilient self. They can be the gentle nudge that leads to other good habits. When you begin to feel stronger, you might walk more. When your digestion improves, you might sleep better. When your blood pressure steadies, you might smile more freely. These small changes ripple through your life like a quiet stream nourishing a thirsty garden. We live in an age where we rush to find solutions in complex things. We forget the quiet wisdom that lives in the earth beneath our feet. Sweet potatoes have been a friend to humanity for centuries. They have fed entire villages, given strength to warriors, and comforted hungry children. Today, they stand ready to support you too. They ask for nothing in return but your willingness to see their value. In a world obsessed with fast fixes and instant cures, choosing sweet potatoes is a gentle act of rebellion. It is a return to a slower, wiser rhythm, a way to honor the quiet cycles of nature and to honor the cycle of your own life. So, my dear friend, as you sit by your window tomorrow morning and watch the first rays of sunlight kiss the earth, think of Ram and his morning ritual. Think of the sweet potatoes waiting to heal you from the inside out. Let yourself feel the quiet power that lies in every root, in every cell of your being. Choose to nourish yourself, not just to live longer, but to live better. To feel each heartbeat as a gift, each breath as a new chance. Choose to eat sweet potatoes in this simple, loving way. Watch as 12 health problems step back quietly, as if embarrassed by your newfound strength. Watch your life unfold with more energy, more joy, more gratitude. Most seniors do not know this. Most seniors think it is too late. But it is never too late. The earth never stops offering. The body never stops listening. You simply have to make the choice. And today is as good a day as any to start. The next time you hold a sweet potato in your hand, remember, you are holding a quiet miracle. A small, humble warrior that stands beside you. You are not alone in this journey. With every soft, orange bite, you are whispering to your body, I still believe in you. And your body, grateful and patient, will whisper back, thank you.